All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials, and we are going to be jumping into the full review of the Project Lupara update, which just dropped only minutes ago, and I have just jumped into the game here, and I haven't looked at anything yet, so I'm going to be seeing it all in live reaction. Looked like I just saw Bambino is now active, and then something about Murkoff tasks being completed. They actually changed the main menu. With this update, it now showcases Franco Barbie on there, which is pretty cool. And then when you loaded it up for the first time, I received the cutscene that they had which was basically the YouTube trailer for this update. So let's wake up in our sleep room cell here and see what all has changed. So we have tab for terminal and G for news. That is different. So we press G, Season 1, Project Lupara. Okay, interesting. Project Lupara introduces reagents to the Signal facilities. Latest prime asset, Franco Il Bambino Barbie. And yeah, he's like a gangster guy. And this is all stuff that we knew already. Latest story trial, Poison the Medicine, takes place in the newest map, The Docks. And yeah, unloading on anyone he catches in his sights. Very interested to see how that works. And then we have a second page to this. Okay, so this is a cool little news thing in game. Of course, we have the special event going on, which is Bambino, where he will be joining other trials. And then here we have, some details about Murkoff Tasks new feature. View available tasks directly in the terminal, also accessible in-game via shortcut. That's nice, so you can see in the middle of the trial. You don't have to remember. Complete tasks to earn rewards, stamps, XPs, posters, items, bundles, etc. There are daily tasks, weekly tasks, weekly/special program tasks related to the current event and refreshes with new events, Genesis tasks, reagent tasks related to individual prescriptions, rigs, and amps, escalation therapy tasks related to the new game mode. Oh my god, there's so much. This is amazing. Catalogs is also a new feature. People were speculating that this was going to be a battle pass type thing, but apparently that's not true, but we'll see. Behavioral attire, there's the standard catalog, which has a collection of previously available and new cosmetics, and the deluxe catalog, Project Lupara, a collection of brand new cosmetics to go along with Season 1. All catalogs are permanent and never expire. New catalogs will be introduced in future special events and seasons. Awesome. The Director Radio. Okay, so this is where they've moved the records, badges, and documents. As we saw in the teasers, they were no longer in the terminal. So the following menus have moved from the terminal to the Director Radio, and yeah, that makes sense. This up here should probably be changed somehow. It's like white on white. You can barely read that. It says general information right there, whereas here it makes more sense. Okay, so these two ones that both say new feature are different colors. That's just a bit of a thing I noticed. The coloring choice there is not very good. Changes to the currencies. With this update, we've made significant changes to the currencies. Murkoff dollars have been retired. No, I should have spent mine. Dang it. All previously acquired but still unpurchased items have been granted to all reagents. What? So that means all the stuff that I hadn't bought yet, I have now? What? Stamps have been introduced and can be earned by completing trials and tasks. These are used to acquire individual items from the catalogs. Murkoff coins have been introduced and are used to unlock the seasonal deluxe catalogs. Okay, interesting. I didn't expect them to be retiring Murkoff dollars. Murkoff introduced a new activity, escalation therapy. Begin with nothing, endure randomized trials with escalating difficulties, and build your loadout from scratch. Completing secondary objectives rewards you and your fellow agents with bonus upgrades. The further you advance, the higher the rewards. But how high can you make it before you fall? Oh my god, I can't wait for that. Okay, so I really like this news section. That's nice to have for seeing anything that's new. Although what I don't like is that it's giving me a yellow exclam even though I've already looked at it. Let's check out the new terminal now. Okay, so these are the currencies. Stamps, Murkoff coins, our normal release tokens, and vouchers. Makes sense. So my Murkoff dollars are gone. Hold on, so let me look at the stuff in here. So actually I didn't have all the legendary outfits. And now I do. Wow, that is interesting. I was not expecting that at all. Also, I did purchase the new DLC that was released. That is $20 if you're... I mean, I really don't care that much about the cosmetics. I mostly bought it to support the developers, but this is what those look like. We have the Larva Drinker, the Trench Mouth, the Largo Decay. Whoa, that one's interesting. And then this one is this especially weird one, Ezekiel, Wheels Within Wheels. Okay. Why do we have exclam on profile icon? I don't know. I guess that's probably got some of the DLC ones, yeah. So these are like just the profile icons you can get. But yeah, that's weird that they just have given you everything that you hadn't already bought. Huh. I'm not sure. That's how I feel about that exactly. Nice to see ESOPs in this one, honestly. These are cool. There's not a whole lot of ESOPs available. Oh, that one's awesome. Like a little palm tree. It would have been nice to get some night visions, honestly, because there's so few of those. But yeah, those are the DLC things for your character. And then we can check it out, what we got here. Oh yeah, these as well I have now. Or wait. No, there's... Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't remember. I feel like there was less of these. They've got this like whole this whole room bundle. I can equip that really quick to show what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is again from the DLC, so only available if you are willing to purchase that, which is perfectly reasonable to not do, of course. It's up to you for sure. And then we have these couple new large items, a little ukulele and a totem. These small items, if I could scroll up fast enough, a tiki mask and hula girl. And then for posters, where would those be located? We have a Hawaii poster, a Enchanted Freaky Tiki Room poster, and Kawaii's Cockatoo Tiki Bar. Awesome. And then wallpaper, I'm sure, just goes with the room. Yeah, the room theme. It's like a bamboo type wallpaper. And the carpet is sort of like almost like beach cobblestone sand type thing. And then the bed is similarly, I'm sure. Yeah, like palm leaves. Kind of ugly, honestly. Looks a bit more Christmas themed. But yeah, that's everything from that DLC pack. So again, I just purchased it to support the devs. But anyway, yeah, very interesting that they decided to grant all things. But I feel like, why do I feel like there was more room bundles than this? Maybe there aren't. I swear there were more room bundles than this. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my other video. Yeah, because like these are from Winter Kills. This is from Toxic Shock. Police Station Pack. I don't know. But all these are from events, and there was like way more that weren't from events that I didn't have. Maybe those were moved somewhere else. I don't know. Let's look at the trials. I'm really interested to see how this looks. Okay, we have Core Therapy Genesis, Special Therapy Bambino, Endurance Therapy Escalation. So, oh, okay. Core Therapy Genesis. Trials specifically curated by Dr. Easterman to guide you through the core path to rebirth. Adjust the difficulty to your pain tolerance. Here is the difficulty settings. Whoa. Global rating. Okay, so these are the main trials. What if I click? Oh, it gives you some info. You get 6 stamps here. False witnesses must not be allowed to spread their false truths. 45 minutes. Come on, dude. I mean, Jesus Christ. Taking your time, I guess. I'm kidding. Yeah, well, not really, but. So I guess there's no more Program X and Ultra here. You just have. So what are the difficulty? Wait, I only have. Wait, the old difficulty was introductory? The minimum prescribed dose of pain. To learn basic therapeutic techniques, no variators are applied. Yeah, that's the original Genesis. Okay, and there's these tabs. I kind of like this interface. It's kind of nice. So these are the originals from Genesis, but where are the MK challenges? They don't seem to be present here. Standard. Then what does Standard have? Standard, I don't see any variators either, but there's also no tab for variators. So that's kind of confusing a little bit. Of course, we do have Poison the Medicine, the new trial right there. So this is totally different. So there's different grades for each level, though. Intensive. Oh, you can see variators over here as well. Intensive adds in some variators. Stronger enemies, more and deadly traps. Okay, and that increases the rewards a bit. And then psychosurgery. Oh boy. Psychosurgery has stronger enemies, high density. Okay, so right here, rig cooldown extended. So this is kind of like ultra. Yeah, no play. Yeah, maximum trauma. Rig cooldown extended, less inventory. So that's pretty much ultra, and that's on all of these. So this is kind of like just the different programs almost. Like the difficulty settings aren't. They're just adding variators, right? So that's a little bit disappointing, honestly. I didn't, but it's kind of what I expected almost. Like I didn't really understand what they were going to do to make it so that the difficulty settings would work with variators, but they just are variators, which again I think makes sense. And yeah, we can look at this and yeah, adjust the difficulty. Okay, so I mean, I'll definitely be doing a run through of all of these on psychosurgery for videos, but where are the MK challenges? Those don't seem to be here, so that's strange. Then we have Bambino Special Therapy. Franco Barbie joins the prime asset already present in the trial, and we do still have the okay, here we go. This is wow. There's difficulty levels for the events as well. Oh my good. That has like a sound effect, if you can hear that. Wow, so this is pretty intense, honestly. This is a lot of stuff they'll have to do. So we have the new MK challenges, fuel the release, and teach the police officer here. And then, yeah, kind of like standard other stuff. So what happens when you check these out? 15 minutes. It calls it MK challenge, yeah. And it looks like there isn't any like special currency for this event. So okay, so this does have a variator, which is Franco Barbie makes a special appearance. So he doesn't show up even in the introductory version. But in Genesis, introductory says this has this variator with no other variators, but then standard just doesn't have any variators either. So that's kind of confusing. But okay, so yeah, that. And then on intensive, it goes up to increased threat and limited intel. Psychosurgery adds in the ultra variator for all of these. So that is intense. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then this is I somehow hit the mute button on my mic. My bad. Begin with nothing. Build your loadout. Yeah. Advance as far as possible, but if all reagents die, the session ends. Attempt 0, peak 0, total time, quick play. What if I click select? Okay. Gifts of attrition. I am definitely doing this first. I'm going to be doing this for a video right after I finish looking through everything here. Loadout looks the same for the most part, although we do now have the barricade rig and an additional slot for another rig that doesn't quite exist yet. Install a barricade on a door or doorway. Okay, so it is maybe usable with a larger door, or then maybe that just means if there's no door there, like it was wood planks that you destroyed. Temporarily block it and delay enemies or pursuers have to go buy it from Noakes. But then other than that, nothing different in the other sections as far as I can tell. Here we have the catalogs. I need 1,000 of these coins. Like what happens if where do you get the coins? I didn't see those on any of the rewards. And then we have a new U, which I already have 41% completed. And here we go. Yeah, stamps cost 20 stamps. Oh, you can buy 100 coins with stamps. Okay, that makes sense. The Dubious Jumper. Only 30 stamps for a legendary outfit there. And there's 10 pages here. So there's some stuff that I already have. Profile icon. So not everything... Oh, this is a one-time purchase. Wait, why is this locked? Locked complete previous page. Oh, this I already have as well. Okay. This is kind of confusing a little bit. But I guess some things were given to you and some things have been moved to the catalog. What, the Program X? Remember Program X. 2023. Wow. Interesting that that's available like that. All this other stuff is, I guess, new and locked. We have another legendary outfit. These are all stuff I already had. So you'll have to complete this entire thing to get the premium catalog unlocked, because you'll need to buy all of these 100 coin packs. But it does seem I have quite a lot of this already. That's a cool icon, honestly. I kind of like that. This one, I also have the outfit, but nothing else. I assume some of these are going to be room bundles, maybe? Wow, that's a cool icon as well. A lot of these from the courthouse pack and stuff. Another legendary. What's her name again? I totally forget because I haven't gone to her in a long time. The Remember Program Ultra 2024 poster. Okay, all right. And then the 10th page. This is where all the room bundles have gone. I knew I wasn't crazy. Okay, and I already did have one of those. So yeah, they're all here. And there's also this, which is new. The Trench Leper. Interesting. That's kind of a cool looking one. And then can we look at this? We can. Interesting. Deluxe. These are all called Deluxe. And you can still get more coins, even though they're not going to be used for anything yet. Whoa. That's a cool one. The Trench Coat Taut Binding Outfit Deluxe. I'm just looking through these. The Fish Wall Mount. Amazing stuff. Oh, cool. That's actually a cool wallpaper, honestly. And then, yeah, wow. These are some... Okay, so this is a different color of basically that same legendary outfit. A new ESOP right here. Well, these are some snazzy looking tops. Not too bad. Ooh, a mermaid sign poster. Sick baby icon. Interesting. It's a little bit jarring how this kind of just snaps to whatever it's looking at on the right. Not sure how else it could really work. Maybe like only switch if you actually click on it to preview it. But, ooh, wow. What does that say? Rat on your head? So here's another night vision, although it's rather boring, I'll be honest. Okay. Ooh, a ship's wheel. That's kind of cool. Is this like... Okay, it doesn't say anything about being part of like a pack. Another ESOP there. Different rat version. A little bit of an overcoat type thing. Okay. Ooh, God, that is not... I don't like that. Miss Maloney. Lamb for a special occasion. Here's another room bundle. This one kind of dock themed. That one looks pretty cool. Nice fancy looking pants and shirt as well. They put a lot of ESOPs in here. That one's pretty cool. There's an ace of spades on it. A lifesaver. What is this? Oh, that's an icon. Okay. Get a little seagull to go with my duck. Heck yeah. And the final page has another the lunch lady. Ugh, God. Another night vision here. Okay, so... Oh, and another... Wait, what is this? This is a bundle. Oh, there's like drug lab under the bed and stuff. Interesting. So yeah, these catalogs are definitely interesting. Strange approach, in my opinion, to remove the dollars in the way that they did, but it makes sense for this new way of doing things. And now you don't buy stuff at your room anymore. You can just buy it from here at the terminal. And then we have the tasks tab. Oh boy, this is something. 50 stamps for completing 3 daily tasks. That's a lot. Accomplishing tasks gives regions a sense of pride and earns them various rewards. Well, you know I'm going to be completing all my daily tasks every single day. There's no doubt in my mind. Complete 3 trials, travel distance sliding, use an antidote 3 times. And these reset in 9 hours. So for me, that would be like, what time would that be? That would be like 7 or 8 o'clock. So I guess it's maybe on like UTC or whatever. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be doing these today at the very least. Oh, you get something else. Some item unlock maybe? I don't know what that is. Weekly tasks are going to be probably more intense. Complete 8 weekly tasks for 100 stamps. You get 9, complete 9 trials. Use 1 battery booster from the secret room. Complete a trial without taking any damage. Pick up 3 syringes or respawn pills. Just pick them up, okay. Discover the secret room in multiple trials, 3 of them. Complete a chess match. Oh my God, it's impossible. Complete the Stroop test. Use 15 rig rechargers. Score a rating of above of C or above 3 times, and then A or above 3 times. Okay, pretty cool. I'm liking these tasks. We have the Bambino event special tasks. Complete 5 special program trials, score A+ in 3 special program trials, and throw 25 projectiles at Franco. So you get a legendary poster for completing 5 of the special program trials. The Genesis tasks. This is how you get the Genesis poster now. Okay, and yet completing each of the trials gets you its respective poster. And then this is how you get the legendary items for your room, which I already have, is you get an A+ on the trial. That's cool to have a big reward like that for A+. Then we have reagent ones, which I've done, probably all of these. And I'm not going to claim them just yet, but acquire prescriptions, all of them basically here. Acquire all the rigs, except I don't have the barricade rig. Fully upgrade all the rigs, acquire all the amps. Yeah, so that's all the reagent ones. So I've done all those except for the new barricade ones. Escalation therapy, complete all escalation therapy tasks. Play it once, complete 3 trials, complete 5, complete 10. Okay, so pretty simple there. I am really looking forward to escalation therapy. So looks like that covers most stuff. Why the gifts? What? Okay, so that's what I have currently selected. I see. Oh wait, so there's new amps? What do you want? Or you have lore or something? Yeah, she's got lore. Okay, I'll listen to that later. G for news. That's annoying me that that's still there, even though I read it all. Let's go talk to Noakes and get our barricade rig, since I do have 3. Okay, so here's the rigs again. Now let's see, what does it look like? Wow, it is bulky looking, similar to blind. Let's go ahead and just purchase it, since I do have 3 vouchers. Purchase.
Like it's gonna explode.
Task completed. Acquire the barricade rig.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Alright, so we have that now. The barricade rig. And what are the upgrades available for it? Decreased cooldown. Increased resistance, requires more hits to break. Installing it is faster. When an enemy breaks a barricaded door, it is automatically pinged. Okay. When you or a teammate break a barricade, the rig cooldown speeds up. That's nice. Place a maximum of 2 barricades. Wow, that's pretty strong. And then, as usual, available at the beginning. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to be running this just for fun, just to try it out. But I want to upgrade it, of course. So we do need to level up more. So actually, I have to go check my radio to do that, to see what I want to see here. But I will just buy what I can, which is the first 2. Yeah, maybe it will give me a fighting chance. Gotta love Noakes. What a lad. I don't think she had lore before, as far as I remember. She did not speak to you like the others. It was just Noakes and the prescription lady, and then Easterman at your radio. Whoa, I guess I just lagged. Let's check out the director here. Okay, cool. So it's going to take me 7,800 XP. Oh, we've got new stuff in the records here. Escalation attempts and peak. Bro, I am going for the highest peak you've ever seen in your entire life. I actually was writing this down in a notepad, how much XP it takes you to level up. So let me whip that out to add to it. So yeah, it seems to be, well, actually, maybe it's going up more rapidly now. So to get to level 66, it's going to be 7,800 XP. For the past, like basically since level 40, it's been, at level 40, it was 5,000 XP to go up to 41. And then at 41, it was 5,200 XP to go to 42. 42 to 43 was also 5,200, and then it went up by another 200 for the next 2 levels. And that's been repeating the entire time. But now, from 64 to 65 was 7,400. Or no, 64 to 65 was 7,600, and now it's going up by 200 again immediately. So maybe it's going to be going up by 200 every level now. I don't know. But that is what we need to get that level. Badges, still the same. Evidence, is there any new evidence? There is a lot of new evidence. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more storylines. That's cool. So let's go ahead and claim our task rewards, see what that looks like, and level up a bit. Okay, so you just see the rewards and you've completed it. Okay, so cool. I will just claim all these and see how much that get. Maybe it'll get me like 1 level up. I don't know how much XP this is all giving. 500, 500, 500. This will be really good for people starting out. I mean, just buying the rigs for 1 voucher will get you quite a bit of XP. This will level me up here. Boom. And yes, it does go up by another 200 XP. So level 67 is 8,000 XP. Good to know. And we got 3 vouchers for that. And we can claim, I mean, the level cap has not increased by very much for sure, because maybe it's like 70 at most, but probably even less, honestly. Completing all the amps gets you 1,000, and that's going to be where we end. So we're not quite going to make it to level 67 just yet. But that seems like it's mostly it. They hadn't released any actual update post when I first started, so I'm going to check that and see if there's any like update patch notes to read that are different from any of the stuff we've seen. What was I going to do? I was going to do something else. Oh yeah, go buy the other rig upgrade for the barricade rig that I can afford. And that is going to be quick installation. Very cool. All right. Let me just quickly check the Steam community to see if they've posted. Okay, they did. So I can check this out and read this through for you guys as well. And there is a lot of stuff, of course. We have Franco Barbie. I don't think there's anything super important, different about that. We of course know that this event is split into 2 parts. If you forgot, this this special event, as you can see, refreshing in 13 days. There's going to be a second part to this same event. There's new trials and MK challenges. There's a new final trial for Mansion Escape, which I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with they said it's going to increase in difficulty as you go. Here we go. This is what it says. Mansion Escape will now evolve, increasing with difficulty with every release, witnessing a new release conclusion when you succeed in escaping and becoming reborn. Players can only accumulate 20 release tokens at a time. Yes, we know this. We have escalation therapy. They tell us the upcoming weekly programs in this season. Interesting. Although they say and more. Upcoming weekly programs: hemorrhage, damage causes bleeding, and unless you find and use bandages, you'll bleed out and die. Okay, so that one sounds interesting. Don't take damage or you're going to be in trouble. Capgrass Delusion. More devious imposters, no player names displayed, and radio communication is limited. Okay, that one doesn't sound too impactful for solo. The Humbling. Start the trial with lowered health and limited inventory. We strip you down to your truest self so you can identify and destroy who you really are. Okay, interesting. Crossed Signals. Radio range is limited. In the ensuing silence, reagents are increasingly vulnerable to hallucination. Learn to mistrust silence. Let us be the voices in your head. Interesting. So that's 4 new weeklies that'll be coming later on after the event ends. And they also say and more. Stay tuned. We, of course, have the barricade rig. There are the switch-ups to the programs. They say there are now 3 programs at all times. Core Therapy Genesis, Weekly Therapy or Special Therapy, and then the Endurance Therapy Escalation. They talk about the difficulty. Introductory is the minimum prescribed dose of pain. Standard is regulated therapy at a statistical average level of terror and pain. Intense is high-level therapy for patients seeking intense growth, and psychosurgery is maximum trauma. They have replaced Group Finder with Quick Play. That will now look for players of the selected program and difficulty. The trial will be picked randomly or be the group leader's selection. Okay, I guess that makes sense. The group leader can always change the trial if needed after the group is formed. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Since there's so much different, it would make sense for them to change how matchmaking works. They talk about the tasks, which seems like it's everything we already know about. The catalogs offer multiple pages of sell items and cosmetics, and you must purchase them with Murkoff coins. Of course, makes sense. Acquired cosmetics from the catalogs are kept forever, of course. There's also that Stroop test. I could take a look at that, just to see where is that even at. Honestly, that's supposed to be another lobby mini game. Where would that be located? Maybe in the cafeteria or something, or over here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Interesting. Okay, so a slight change to the sleep room here. The Stroop test is up here on the second floor. It's only on this side of the cafeteria. Example green. How does your brain respond to conflicting information? The Stroop test. And you want to click. Oh, so you want to hit the word of the color that you're shown. I see. Okay. So yeah, now I know for sure how it works. So yeah, I might have to try that out. It does feature strobing lights, so be warned if you are sensitive to such things. And now, what do they say exactly about the Murkoff dollars have been retired. All previously acquired but still unpurchased items have been granted to all reagents, except not really. Some of them have been moved to the catalogs. And then they talk about the DLC, and here we have additions / fixes / balancing. They added the news system to the game, of course. Players can now access and modify their loadout in the shuttle prior to entering a trial. Very, very, very good. I'm very happy to see that. I did that countless times where I'd arrive at a trial and be like, oh, I should have taken this. That is awesome. Players can now retry a trial after a failure. Okay, that's huge. Can't you not just retry whenever you want? Or do you have to like actually wait until you die and fail? I don't know. But still, I mean, anything that prevents you from having to go back and, go to the sleep room and come back. So I'm really curious to see how that ends up working. A new animated introduction is displayed when opening a program for the first time. Did we see that? Animated introduction? Maybe there's something else that I haven't seen yet, or I already saw it and didn't know what I was looking at. A new notification is displayed when a trial selection everyone is made aware. Increased max therapy level to 70 was 65. Yep, so that's what I thought. Adjusted the safe spot, the safe hide spot entering distance for the invisible amp. Okay, so maybe they walked back the nerf a little bit because it was so bad. Added a new terminal notification shortcut so players can quickly access it from anywhere in the sleep room. Doris, that's her name. Doris now has stuff to say. Listen to her as you make progress to hear some stuff. Okay, cool. There are instances when different or no customization items are granted with task rewards when leveling up through XP. Okay, so there's like a one bug they mentioned. And that is it. So I'm really curious to see how the retry works. I am dying to jump in to escalation. So I think I'm going to immediately end this video and do escalation. But yeah, overall, looks like a fantastic update. I'm a big fan of the tasks as well. Use an antidote. I mean, basically I have to grief myself. But yeah, I mean, I'll of course be completing all of these tasks. Reagent looks like it's going to be done pretty soon. Just need to finish the barricade upgrades. Genesis, I'll have to run through everything and get A pluses. I mean, I'm going to obviously do the event. There's so much stuff to make videos on at this point, but I am starting with escalation therapy because this sounds like it's going to be super cool. So I will see you guys for that. Let me know what you're looking forward to trying out in this new update. And yeah, pretty huge.